This episode of Video Gamers Oasis Playful Podcast is brought to you by NordVPN. Get 1 month free of online protection. And Royal Chess Mall. In this episode of Video Gamers Oasis Playful Podcast, Jeremy talks about his collection of Superman 1 and 2, the movie collector cards. Stay tuned. Video Gamers Oasis Playful Podcast, a playful variety talk show for gamers, video game history enthusiasts, movie buffs, collectors, and other fans of niche hobbies. Now available for YouTube and Anchor. Stay subscribed and notified for updates. https://anchor.fm/Video Gamers Oasis. And now, the host of the show, that meek geek of all trades, Jeremy from Video Gamers Oasis.
Hello, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in to Video Gamers Oasis Playful Podcast. I'm your host, Jeremy, the owner of Video Gamers Oasis, a video game database of knowledge, and this is a podcast where I sit in my beautiful retro arcade with a bowling alley in the corner and some dark lighting there, and we sit down and we talk about gaming and geek-related collectible fun stuff that we like to talk about on this show. And what I've been trying to do more often this week is talk about my different card collections. I haven't been doing this as often as I want to, but I wanted to get the ball rolling some more. Last time, you may have remembered more of my previous episodes, we talked about my Batman 1989 with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson, Tim Burton's Batman movie cards, and we talked about my Tim Burton's Batman Returns card collection with Michelle Pfeiffer and Danny DeVito, as well as Michael Keaton and Christopher Walken as well. Now, I had many more cards in that collection than I do today. The reason is we're talking about my Superman the movie and Superman 2 the movie cards. These are very old cards. I really wish I'd taken better care of them because I think I may have had more in the past, but I've got what I have is very much a treasure. These are an awesome collection of classic Christopher Reeve cards. So I'm going to share my collection, as few as they are, because not many as many as the Batman collection, but I'm going to share them with you right now. So before we begin, I always customarily make sure to put on my vinyl gloves, in this case, because I don't want to get bodily fluids or oils, body skin oils on my cards. I want to make sure they're protected and dry and clean. So we're just going to switch up our screen so we can see the screen. Video scan. First, we're going to look at my Superman the movie cards. And here we have Superman the movie cards, and we just have, unfortunately, we only have one page full of 4 cards, but they are truly gems. And if you haven't already, please like this video. It helps the algorithm. Helps if you like what you see, make sure to give it a like and share it with all your friends, and click the subscribe button and make sure that notification bell is activated. I do appreciate it, so you can be notified of future videos. This is a very fun series I've been doing on Video Gamers Oasis YouTube channel, as well as the audio will be shared on my podcast, main podcast medium, anchor.fm, Video Gamers Oasis, Playful Podcast, links in the description. Also, you can find my Video Gamers Oasis Playful Podcast on Spotify. So make sure to follow those mediums. I do appreciate it. So we're going to continue on. I'm going to put on my reading glasses because there's a lot of small print in this screen and these cards, and I'm going to get right on with it. So let's take out the cards very gingerly, and we're going to look at each individual card. There are not many for the Superman 1 cards, but they truly are gems. And crystals in this case, because Superman the movie uses a lot of crystals. So our first one, here we have Christopher Reeve as Superman in Superman the movie. He has a nice background of the bars and stripes. I put that book down for a few minutes. I like to put it like this, or usually like this. That's more of a vertical card, and I'm just going to read it for you, folks. The front of the card first. It says here, for Christopher Reeve, Superman, an all-American hero. It's also French. Translation is un véritable héros. Pardon me if I don't pronounce that French right. Trademark Superman. And copyright DC Comics Incorporated, 1978. Really old card. We flip it over, and of course this is a continuation of cards. They have a sequence, and so this may not be the very first card in the sequence, but it's what I have right now. I'm going to read this out for you out loud. Superman the movie. Story summary, number 3 of 3. Possessing abilities inherited from Krypton, trademark, Clark Kent, trademark, dons a colorful costume and swings into action as Superman, trademark, a defender of truth and justice. These incredible powers are greatly needed, it turns out, for the Earth is being threatened by a power-hungry scientist named Lex Luthor, trademark. Can the Man of Steel, trademark, defeat this deranged genius? You can tell it's a very old card in the background. It's kind of a card stock, old card stock. It's really, really old, and it tells basically the whole story, the basic synopsis of the original 1978 movie with Christopher Reeve. So we're just going to put that there for now. So it'll be nice and neat and organized. Our next card, we have Gene Hackman. Picture of Gene Hackman as the infamous Lex Luthor. He's in his library, and the first, just to recap, the first one I showed you was Christopher Reeve as Superman, and that was number 63. So now we're looking at Lex Luthor, played by Gene Hackman, and that is number 76. And he is in his library, climbing up his stepladder, looking at various tomes. And it reads here in the front cover, Gene Hackman as Lex Luthor. Trademarks and copyright DC Comics 1978. Of course, there's a French. I believe these cards were printed in Canada simultaneously, and according to Canadian law, we have to have bilingual translations of all English words. So we have to basically give a French word version of that. So that's Gene Hackman EST Lex Luthor. So that's the French translation, basically the same. I'll flip over the card. We have the description here. Superman the movie. Movie facts. Completing the difficult screenplay for Superman the movie required several writers, all of whom were known for past talents. Mario Puzo for The Godfather, David and Leslie Newman for Bonnie and Clyde, and creative consultant Tom Mankiewicz, Mankiewicz, Tom Mankiewicz for Live and Let Die. That was obviously a James Bond movie. So we have Gene Hackman as the infamous Lex Luthor. So we put that on top of Superman there. The vertical card, so I'm putting it that way. Now we're looking at card number 67. And I'm not putting in the numerical order. I should have put in numerical order, but I'm just showing you the most interesting ones first to capture attention. And here we have number 67. That one was 76. This is 67, and this is showing Lex Luthor and one of his henchmen in the library, and he's showing a newspaper, and it's something about a nuclear missiles test confirmed in his newspaper. And of course, this is Lex Luthor. It's a comic book supervillain, not a real character. And we're just looking at the description below. It says here, nefarious plan of Lex Luthor. DC Comics, 1978. Flip over the card. We have here Superman the movie. Movie facts. Clark Kent grows into a handsome, strapping youth, shy to girls, but a joy to his adopted parents, and very obviously possessed of incredible powers. He can kick a field goal over 100 yards or easily outrun a speeding train, but remains confused by his extraordinary abilities. So I find it kind of remarkable how the photograph on the cards don't really describe the story of the actual movie. It's kind of like it's not really connected for some reason, but there we have number 67. Now we have number 17. It's a very rare, unusual card, showing Krypton in its early stages, just before it was destroyed by the great earthquakes, showing some kind of Kryptonian council here. And it says here, briefing, military police of Krypton, 1978. And we have some gentleman within rings. He's wearing some kind of hood, showing that he's some kind of military police. And we'll flip over the card. It reads Superman, the movie. Movie facts. English actress Susanna York, Laura, in Superman, was born during the London Blitz. At school, they wanted me to play Cinderella. She recalls of her childhood. I chose the ugly sister. She was much more fun. Susanna's many film credits include Tom Jones, A Man for All Seasons, and They Shoot Horses, Don't They? Flipped over. And there we have my Superman the movie cards. And we'll just put this safely somewhere safe and dry for now until I organize them again. And now we're going to continue on with our Superman 2, the movie cards. But first, a word from our sponsors. Hello, this is Jeremy from Video Gamers Oasis speaking, and I would like to tell you about the software NordVPN that I've been using lately. Now, some of you may be asking, what is a VPN? I'm glad you asked. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. It's a service that protects your internet connection and privacy online. It creates an encrypted tunnel for your data, protects your online identity by hiding your IP address, and allows you to use public Wi-Fi hotspots safely. I'd like to share with you my NordVPN story. Now, sometimes, once in a while on a weekend, me and my friend Joel will have a movie and a pizza night. We agreed to watch The Lighthouse, starring William Dafoe and Robert Pattinson, available on Netflix. However, being someone who lives in Canada, I was disappointed that this movie was not available in my country. It was only available to watch in the United Kingdom. Unfortunately, I had NordVPN installed on my computer, and I set the VPN for United Kingdom. And guess what happened? After making the setting, I nervously searched my Netflix account for the movie after I logged out and logged in again. And sure enough, we were able to watch the entire movie, The Lighthouse, on Netflix that evening. I experienced firsthand how NordVPN can help me watch movies that are unavailable in my country. Awesome! Now you can benefit from this software too. You can protect yourself on the internet too. Protect your IP address. When you want to watch a movie that's not available in your country, you can use this software too. And there's an awesome offer I'm offering at people. If you want to check it out, get 1 month free for you and your friend. Get 1 month free of NordVPN. Click the link in the description below. Remember,
30-day money-back guarantee. Enjoy full access to the award-winning VPN completely risk-free. If you are not 100% satisfied, tell us within 30 days of buying NordVPN and get a full refund. NordVPN. Get 1 month free of online protection. Click the link in the description below. Royal Chess Mall is an online store for handmade chess sets and mind-bending games, hand-carved in the heart of India by award-winning sculptors. High-quality pieces are made from exotic woods and fine metals, carefully sculpted down to the smallest detail, turning into true pieces of art. Not only will you enjoy one of the finest strategic games of all time, but also you will play it using luxurious pieces that come from India, where the game originated. Royal Chess Mall works with talented master carvers who are passionate about their work and strive for perfection. They are happy to share with you their talent and passion and take you with us in a beautiful journey in the world of chess. Royal Chess Mall has made chess sets for chess players and collectors in over 70 countries. Royal Chess Mall is a brand operated by New Shalimar Exports. Get 10% off on all orders. Use coupon code OFFER10. Click the link in the description below.
all right, welcome back to the show. I'm Jeremy from Video Gamers Oasis, and you're watching Video Gamers Oasis Playful Podcast. You could also be listening to it audibly on my Anchor.fm podcast, Video Gamers Oasis Playful Podcast, also available on Spotify. Make sure to follow me on my podcast as well. Subscribe and click the notification bell on Video Gamers Oasis if you haven't already, to be notified of new videos and new content. Thanks so much for tuning in. Continuing on with my Superman the movie cards. This time we're looking at our Superman 2 the movie cards. So again, I don't have many of them, but what I do have are very enjoyable to look at. So I hope you have your favorite beverage you're sipping on, your favorite snack, because this could take a little bit of time, but not too much time. We get right on with the Superman 2 the movie. This is obviously the one with the sequel, where it had the Kryptonian criminals, including Zod. So we're going to just take away these cards here, make sure that take them all out. And of course, I'm wearing my vinyl gloves to prevent any bodily fluids or any liquid or oils to get on my precious collection. We're just going to get them all out of here. Make sure I don't have many. I just have one page and of cards plus an extra card on the next page. So we're just going to look at them best way we can. All right. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this down a bit more. And this is going to be handy. Here we have a Superman 2 the checklist, or checklist, pardon me. I'm going to read out the checklists out loud so perhaps I can know them in the future, what I will want to look at. And this is, of course, card number 88. And it reads here that from 1 till 35 to 36. Apparently there's 36 cards in this collection, apparently. First one, we have title card. The Man of Steel. Clark Kent, reporter. Newswoman Lois Lane. General Zod. The monstrous Non. Beautiful but deadly Ursa. Lara, mother of Superman. Bubbling crook Otis. Editor Perry White. Young Jimmy Olsen. Superman to the rescue. Zooming into the sky. Trapped by terrorists. Phantom Zone villains released. Clark Kent smells a scoop. They don't like taxicabs. Pardon me, they don't make taxicabs, ... Terror on the moon. Moving on to number 19, to number 36. Hulking villain from Krypton. The Fortress of Solitude. The Niagara Falls Affair. Undercover assignment. A child in danger. Saved from certain death. Reporters on the job. Rescued by ... Clark Kent. His secret revealed. Flying to Superman's pad. Sky Trek. Inside the Fortress of Solitude. A very special mission ... Fastest boyfriend on Earth. Dinner for two. Villains arrive on Earth. Snake trouble. Ursa's deadly heat rays. And that's the list of Superman 2 cards. And apparently we go on. We flip it over and apparently there's 37 to 88. So I'll read those as well. Number 37. Non. Tests his powers. Welcome to our country. Bullets have no effect. Superman's great sacrifice. A message from beyond. Inside the mysterious chamber. Strength removing process begins. Superman, now a mere mortal. A new beginning, ... Or end. Villains wreak havoc. The unstoppable Non. Changing the face of the world. Belted by a bully. A desperate appeal. The Crystal survives. Back in action. Master of the world? Raiding the Daily Planet. The Destructors. Perry White hits the ceiling! Exclamation point twice. The Bringers of Hate. Holding Lois Lane hostage. The Man of Steel returns. The destructive heat rays. The coolest man in town. Panic in Metropolis. Now moving from 63 to 88. Battle of the Kryptonians. Superman cages Non. A city in shambles. One way to catch a bus. Ursa hurls a deadly lid. Has Superman been defeated? Destructive wins. Destroying Metropolis. Reflecting the villain's powers. A fight to the finish. A spectacular battle. Ringside seats. Speeding across the world. Invading Superman's home. Showdown at the Fortress of Solitude. The villain's trump card. The final stand. Lois Lane, ... Hostage. A clever trick. Getting a boot out of Ursa. The tables are turned. Kiss of forgetfulness. Getting even. Superman style. Defender of Liberty. Until next time, ... exclamation point. And finally, number 88, checklist. So we'll just add that to our card place holder. Very good. So, what do we have here? We're going to put them in some kind of order, even though they're not in chronological order. And we have, this is actually not a card per se, it's a unripped sticker of the actor who plays General Zod in 1978 Superman 2. Forget he's a British actor, very renowned actor, much younger in this one. All right, so we're just going to look at our collection here. Make sure that we're in at least numerical order, maybe not chronological order, but numerical order nonetheless. Okay. The first one in our collection, we have Kryptonian Crystal Bank Archives, Young Jimmy Olsen, 1980 DC Comics. Flip it over for Superman 2, Movie Facts. The credits, executive producer, Ilya Salkind. Produced by Pierre Spengler. Directed by Richard Lester. Screenplay by Mario Puzo, David Newman, Leslie Newman. Story by Mario Puzo. Superman, created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. And just so you know, Jerry and Joe Shuster, Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, we're Canadians. Or at least one of them was. A little bit of history and comic book trivia for you. There we have the character there, young Jimmy Olsen. We have another photograph of Christopher Reeve as Superman with Lois Lane. Flying to Superman's pad, number 28. Flipping it over. And of course, this is actually part of a card puzzle. You put them together and they create a puzzle or a picture, a larger picture. So that one definitely have to hang on to for later. Someday maybe I'll get the complete puzzle. There we go. Next we have Superman 2, Superman's Great Sacrifice, number 40. Flip over the card. Superman 2, character profile. Jimmy Olsen. Trademark. Jimmy Olsen is an all-American kid, a true bluer, working as a photographer for the Metropolis Daily Planet, although his real ambition is to become a reporter like his pals Clark Kent and Lois Lane. During the course of adventures involving Superman, Jimmy Olsen has certainly been in the midst of some pretty big stories. Again, the photographs aren't really described by the description on the back. It's kind of strange how they have two different scenarios in that card. Next we have The Destructors, number 55. I believe that is the three criminals from Krypton, released from the Shadow World, the Shadow Zone, and the Negative Zone, and they are one of his biggest thugs that they have. I think it's Non. He has a bearded guy. Flip it over, number 55, and again, it's part of a puzzle, not the entire picture. We'll just put that there for now. Next we have The Destructive Heat Rays, number 60, and that's Zod, shooting red lasers from his eyes. Flip it over, Superman 2. Again, it is another part of a larger picture. Don't have that right now. And next we have Superman 2, One Way to Catch a Bus, number 66. There's an illustration. There's one of the characters, one of the Zod's henchwomen, in this case, not henchman, but a powerful Kryptonian criminal. And she's holding up the bus. Flip it over. Superman 2, story summary, number 4 of 15. It's kind of strange how they're kind of complicated because they have two different stories on each side of the card. It says here Superman 2, story summary 4 of 15. At Niagara Falls, Superman rescues a child from drowning as a suspicious Lois Lane begins to wonder, can Clark Kent and the Man of Steel be one and the same? To test her theory, the impulsive reporter hurls herself into the rushing water, certain of a quick Superman rescue. Instead, it's a somewhat awkward Clark Kent who dives into the fray to save her life. Because we know he can't reveal his identity, even to Lois Lane, in this certain episodic part of the story, obviously, later on. They're very familiar with each other. Alright, here's another picture of two of Zod's agents grabbing Lois Lane's arms in the Fortress of Solitude. The villain's trump card. This is number 78. The previous one was number 66. This is number 78. Flip it over, and it's another part of a puzzle. Don't have that right now, so we'll just leave that there. Very good. Superman 2, The Final Stand. Superman seems to be holding back some white beams of light with his right hand within the Fortress of Solitude. And we flip it over. This is number 79. Previous one was number 78. And again, it's a part of a puzzle. Don't have the entire story or the entire collection, obviously. So there we have it. That is my Superman 2 and Superman 1 collection. And that's all the time we have for this episode. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jeremy from Video Gamers Oasis. You've been listening to and watching, if you are watching on YouTube, Video Gamers Oasis Playful Podcast, and we've been looking at my Superman 1 and Superman 2, the movie, cards. Really old bubblegum cards that we as kids in my day used to be so nuts about collecting. So I had a good time talking about these cards as limited as they are. I don't have all my cards, but I hope you had a good time watching them, listening to me talk about them. What was your favorite card? Did you like Superman 1 or Superman 2, perhaps the movies? Some people like one over the other. What is your favorite card? What is your favorite movie? Leave your comments below. I do appreciate your feedback. Make sure to leave a like if you had a good time listening to me talk about these cards. And yeah, we'll keep in touch about more episodes of the show. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Video Gamers Oasis, and click the notification bell. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to check out the links below for my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok as well. I'm also affiliated with various online services, including the Brave browser. If you want a really great browser that protects you from annoying pop-ups and spyware and spy bots, use the Brave browser. And if you're a YouTube affiliate and you get paid by YouTube for advertising, you can control the amount of advertising that goes on your YouTube channel from maximum to medium to minimum. You can even have it totally off. You don't have to have any blockage of your YouTube ads if you don't want any of your ads blocked. But it's mainly purpose of the Brave browsers to protect you from annoying pop-ups and spyware and spy bots. You can also earn digital tokens, BATs, by watching the Brave ads. You can control the amount of Brave ads that pop up on your screen by changing the dial from 1 to 5. And I do recommend, I have them on maximum 5 because I like to watch the Brave ads, and I do like to earn digital tokens at the end of each month. So make sure to have those activated and share your digital tokens with me, BAT. Again, just in case you didn't get it, it's www.brave.com/vid268 is the link you need to press to download the Brave browser and donate your BATs, basic attention tokens, to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for participating on my show, Video Gamers Oasis Playful Podcast. Tune in next time. We'll be looking at some more cards in the future. I'm working on making this a weekly thing, and I have also interesting content for you to listen to. I'm also continuing on my Netflix 2020 mini-series, High Score, The History of Video Games. We're going to learn about the history of Sega. So tune in to my YouTube channel, Video Gamers Oasis. Subscribe. Also follow my Anchor.fm podcast, Video Gamers Oasis Playful Podcast, for that episode I'm going to be working on very soon. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, bye for now.